Let's go. Peace, light, and love to all my listeners around the globe. Special shout out to my Cosmic Soul Tribe community members. I am Covel McDermot, aka Papa Scholar, founder and host of the Scholar Show. Welcome and thank you for downloading the Anchor app to your phone so that we can connect, grow, and ascend as a family. Please share the great news with your family and friends and tell them to follow the Scholar Show on the Anchor at www.anchor.fm/Covel-McDermot. Now you may be asking, who is Covel McDermot or Papa Scholar? And what is the Scholar Show about? Question no more. I was born and raised in a small community called Falkland, now named Manfieldite, 10 minutes outside of Ocherius, St. Anne in Jamaica. And just a reminder to the listeners who do not know where Jamaica is geographically located. Jamaica is an island located in the Caribbean and is approximately 90 miles south of Cuba, or 1,721 miles south of the United States. I spent my childhood life in Gale Spring, St. Mary, east of the island, and most of my teenage and mid-20s life in Springhead, Orcabessa in St. Mary. I attended Gale Primary School, Orcabessa High School, the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, the UWI Mona, Delaware State University, and the University of Delaware. I describe myself as a piece of fabric of the universe, a sacred soul trapped in a body as a human being having a brief moment of awareness called life. However, I wear titles such as plant and soil scientist as an urban ecologist, chemist, teacher, author, farmer, influencer, youth mentor, non-profit founder, podcast founder and host. I am a seeker. I am very open-minded. I am a work in progress. I love people, especially our elderly and children. I know something is very wrong with most people in the world. I see a lot of suffering, hunger, inequality, discrimination, poverty, hurt, and very little love. Somehow, I know unconditional, infinite love is the solution to all our challenges. I want to help, or at least spark this simple truth among young people to create the well-needed mental shift, especially during this pandemic, so we can better be prepared for the huge shift that is happening on the planet. What is the Scholar Show about? Worry no more. It dawned on me when I was 19 years old that I will be a voice, value, and vehicle to bring back to the surface the voiceless, hopeless, abused, forgotten, the lost, tossed, and driven, in order for us as a people to rediscover ourselves, regain hope, find paths of righteousness, and preserve our indigenous knowledge and diverse cultures to erect societies with healthy children, young people, cherished senior citizens, and visionary leaders. I firmly believe, through my experiences, firsthand and vicariously, that the 80s, 90s, millennial, and digital babies do not revere, cherish, or appreciate our elderly members enough. They are the gatekeepers of organic wisdom, reservoirs of knowledge, foundation of our dynamic cultures, traditions, and inheritance traits. They are the data banks and the biological libraries. I believe our elders, forefathers and foremothers are taken for granted for far too long. This is one of the main reasons why we have missed our steps as young people. Our society is brain drained of indigenous knowledge and wisdom. I must also add that gone are the days when we would seek to protect, provide, and care for our babies, toddlers, children, and teens as a village. We are losing the value of two very important pillars of our society around the globe: the elderly and children. I am on a mission to rediscover, reinstate, reconnect, rebond, and reunite the absolutely necessary and most important relationship of our young people and the elderly and children. The youths are the passers of the indigenous knowledge and cultures from the elders to the children. As a result, I have decided to start an online digital platform as a podcast to chase and trap indigenous seeds, our elderly members. This podcast is about interviewing and learning from the elderly and young minds around the globe, the knowledge bearers and receivers. The goal is to digitally record and preserve the indigenous knowledge and cultures for the success of young people, regaining strong family structures and strong leadership, a bottom-up approach in the smart world I envision in 2030. Let us be the active voice to save a future for the grand and great-grandchildren.